All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Someone said I didn't watch the game. I just finished watching the game, and man, what a performance. First of all, when Kimmich got sent off, I was like, oh, because they had started the game pretty well. I'm talking about Darmstadt. They started the game, they came out looking confident on the ball. I was like, what is this? And then we get a red card, and I'm like, it's going to be that game. Kimmich, what did you just do? I don't know. Was it a red card? I think that referee was just look, I think Kimmich definitely fouled them. I mean, Kimmich said in his post-match that, he wasn't responsible for the contact, but he did pull his shirt. I mean, bro, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you just tipped him, he fell, and it was due to your contact. If you didn't touch him, he doesn't go down. That's the point. So, yeah, I think it was definitely a foul. It could have been a yellow. I could understand what Tuchel was. He lost his head, bro. His head was hot, dude. That man he was screaming at the referee trying to fight him. I was like, fight, fight, fight. Because, this manager, man, funny. Yeah, he did this with Chelsea too. These aggressive moments for no reason. I mean, it's pretty obvious that it was either a yellow card, almost red, or just a flat-out red. But then Darmstadt, Sané was it Sané that got fouled or Kingsley Coman? I think it was Kingsley, right? Wait. Limer, yeah, that guy. Sané carried the ball from the corner, right? Or no, from an attack. Wait, was it a corner or an attack? Well, we were counterattacking, and then their defender fouled Limer after he got the ball, and that's actually a red card. But even that challenge, I'm like, if the referee gave two different yellow cards for those two incidences, I wouldn't have been like, wow. But that man gave like three. What was the third red card for? Bro, it's just straight reds. What was the third red for that Darmstadt had? What was it? What was that? What exactly was it? I can't remember. Wait, it wouldn't have been like a last-minute tackle. It had to have been like one of them dangerous tackles. But on who? I don't even remember when they got this. Was it a handball? Wait. Someone in the chat needs to educate me real quick. Oh, he fouled Kane, and it was last man as well? Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know when Kane got fouled as a last man. Yeah, I don't remember any of that. But yeah, this referee was on crack, dude. It favored us, but any other day, and it's crazy because we could have just had a man. Bro, it wasn't like he cleared him out. That's what I see as a red card. It was like, hey, he kind of, tactically fouled them before he did deny goal scoring opportunity. Okay, so all of the red cards were for denial of goal scoring opportunities or dangerous chances. But even the Kimmich one, I felt like if he took another touch, the attacker, the Bayern players would have surrounded him. So whatever. The point is, the red cards happen. It favors us in the end, and we win the game in the second half. 8 goals in the second half is actually just bizarre. That's actually insane. That's not normal. Scoring 8 goals in a single half, it's crazy. I don't care if it's with 9 men, 10 men, 11 men. That number is crazy. I think we might have the best attack in the world in terms of just quality, man. We have the best striker in the world, the best, most informed wingers in the world. The Kingsley registered GA today? Because I don't remember, man. Kingsley, come on, bro. You might have been the only one that did not cook in terms of GA. I don't remember Kingsley scoring. You didn't score? Bro, you know what I love about this? Everyone in our attack, except, of course, Kingsley. But almost everyone scored. Now, I'm looking through. Kingsley, you didn't get a single assist? Oh, no. He assisted Sané's. Oh, yeah, when he cut in from the right and passed it to Sané, and Sané scored a banger from outside the box. Hey, okay, he did register GA today, man. He did register GA. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with Kane. I gotta say that man is on. I was starting to pull out fraud accusations. No, I wasn't. What am I saying? I've never doubted the fact that this guy is literally. You know what? When he was at Tottenham and Lewandowski was at Bayern, I misunderstood his game. That's what. I said Harry Kane's a bum. I said these things out of emotion. I had my feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. Kane was never a bum. I just had this Lewandowski cloud judge me upon this man. But damn, bro, I missed out. I missed out on all these performances at Spurs. Imagine if Kane actually got a hold of himself earlier when he was 27 years old and said, yeah, I'm leaving Tottenham. I don't have anything here. Nothing's here for me. Maybe he could have been at City instead of Holland. That's for sure. So, yeah, man, Kane, I'm glad he's on this big stage doing this. I hope it takes us to greatness this season. I really do. I mean, Kane came here to win the Champions League. That's the trophy. Of course, the Bundesliga would be a trophy for him too. You know, I think the world is just set up. The script has been written. I mean, Kane winning his first trophy at Bayern a day after joining wouldn't have been as cool as him actually working hard and fighting the season. I mean, the goals he's scoring, the assist, bro, it's the playmaking. Kane is so complete. The only thing he doesn't have is pace and dribbling. But even then, it's like his hold-up play makes me feel better than a striker that dribbles. I like what Kane does. Just cute touches. The passing is so fluid. Man, I love what Kane does for this team. He elevates us. This is what we were crying for. A player that elevates it's so cool. It's so good that everyone's seeing it clear now. You buy Kane, it elevates Musiala's game, it elevates Sané's game, it elevates Coman's game. I mean, the thing is, like when Lewandowski was here, and we were just too used to having that. But then when we lost him, we needed a player that, elevated our team, and maybe in a different way. With Kane, he's less selfish. Levy would have tried. I mean, Kane gets the ball in the box, and like if there's no shot on, he just tries to find the pass instead. Levy would shoot. I mean, maybe not Levy in the last 3 years at Bayern, but Levy in 2015, 2016, 2017, that man would just shoot from any angle and try to get his goals. But Kane, I think, he's so mature in possession, so strong in duels. Kane doesn't even give you the impression that he's a hard man, but he is. We enjoy it from a Bayern perspective because he's playing for us. But imagine a striker that you just can't get the ball off of when he brings it to his chest. Imagine how annoying that would be. Every time a team attacks us, their striker just holds the ball up and brings his teammates into play. That would be irritating. It'd be like, the fear that Messi kind of gives you. It's like, damn, he just dribbled through us. It's similar with strikers. It's hold-up play. That's the thing that makes a striker truly deadly. You can score all the goals you want, but look at Haaland. Goals come and go. You have in-form patches and out-of-form patches. But the thing that makes you truly remarkable is your ability to bring your team into the game and hold the ball up in attack. And Kane does that better than any striker in the world. I mean, it's just it's so elegant. I love, man, Kane. His finishing is he's so clinical. I used to think Kane missed easy chance, or he would miss a lot of chances and then score goals. This guy doesn't miss. He don't miss, man. Maybe in big games, that's, because I was watching Spurs in big games, you'd miss that one chance. But nah, man, that boy is clinical everywhere, every time. He gets penalties. He doesn't even need to do the nice little, the freeze to try to get the goalkeeper to move. This guy just smashes it in. It's like he just believes in himself. Shooting from the halfway line, the audacity, by the way. Yo, that goalkeeper got handled. Shoe hand, bruh. You need to revision your life, man. Football is not for you. Because if I'm a goalkeeper and I'm getting beat from the halfway line, I'm quitting the game, man. Kane shot from the halfway line and scored. I actually thought it didn't go in. I thought what happened was it went over the goal and then hit, the advertising board behind the goal, and then it hit the net, and that's what it looked like. And then I realized, no, it actually just went in because the goalkeeper started picking the ball. I was like, hey, how do you pick the ball that was behind his? It was in his net. That's why. So, yeah, Musiala. This guy missed a 1v1. He should have gone across the keeper, but he went near post, which is very weird. Oh, by the way, let me talk about Neuer soon. But I got to say, Musiala, I'm glad he's starting to find this hunger. I didn't see it a few seasons ago. But he's starting to look more and more like a superstar. Like he's starting to channel. You're starting to see him he's calm. He was, misplacing the ball a few times in the first half. Second half, just his passing is just, it's funny that was the one thing we used to criticize. I remember making a graphic about Musiala when I was talking about him. And if you've been watching this channel since 2020 and 2021, you'll know what I'm talking about. In the graphic, actually, I think it's on the BayernNow Instagram. One of the weaknesses I had for Musiala was passing. I had him because this guy used to actually just suck. It was the worst part of his game at passing. He just wasn't good. Look, here we go. Wait, no, that was one of his strengths. No. Okay, well, this was back when he had 3 goals. He was still 17. Oh, no, it was someone in the comments that commented his only weaknesses are his first touch and passing sometimes. And we agreed on that. I don't know why I put passing as a strength for Musiala back then, but we all always said it, like his passing just wasn't as strong as his dribbling. And this he used to be clumsy, like falling every time he touched the ball because he just couldn't get his body right. Now it's like his passing is one of the strongest parts of his game. His first touch is immaculate, and his balance is perfect. That's insane that he improved these little things in such a short period of time. So this guy's going to be great, man. And Bayern have to do everything in their power to keep him. Even if that means breaking our wage budget for the next 10 years, I don't care. Keep Musiala, because if we lose Musiala and keep bums like Limer, I'm going to be pissed forever. Leroy Sané on the left with 2 goals. This guy, it's funny. Sané still hasn't gotten a hat trick since I made that bet. I said, I'll buy a Sané jersey if he got a hat trick with Bayern. This guy will only ever score 2 goals. I'm convinced. He's never going to get a hat trick because, Sané, today, I don't even know how many assists he got. It was like he was involved in everything. And everyone kind of forgets, but Sané, this is what we bought him for. And also, he's one of our highest paid players. Like, he should be doing this. I'm at this point where I'm like, this is what we expected. Now I'm not gassing you up no more. I defended Sané when he was getting cooked, rightfully so, by the way. It's not like people were just cooking him to cook him. They were cooking him because he would do dumb things like pass the ball to Wind. Like, he would just pass the ball to Ghost to freaking Gerd Müller. Like, that man would literally lose the ball when his teammate was right there. So now I think Sané just channeled this. He's happy. This is a happy man right here. This is a man who's comfortable in his home country. This is a man who has great friends he plays with and works with. If you really think about it that way, he works with them. This is a man whose wife is at home cooking meals, cleaning the kitchen. She ain't out here in the streets, at clubs, at raves, doing outrageous business. Sané's just a happy man. He's a happy camper. And this is the result of it. Because it's not like, oh, he channeled abilities he didn't have. No, he always had these abilities. And, here's the thing. Like, I'm glad that he's 27. So he's a grown man now. He's supposed to be a leader. And he's starting to, man, I remember when Sané would lose the ball and he would let himself, he'd be down. Now he tracks back. And now he barely loses the ball. So he doesn't even need to be angry at himself or disappointed. I think he just understands that he's a grown man and he can't be a baby on the field. He has to be representative of the values of this club. So I don't know what Tuchel, that's his best accomplishment is managing Sané to motivate him. And who knows, maybe it's Sané the thing is, Sané also, no. I think this is better than last season. This is different because it's like he's playing better than last season's first half of the season and the season before that, the first half of the season. Sané was just scoring, but his performances weren't really that great. But now he's like a playmaker. So Tuchel, one of our tactics is to just pass to Sané and hope he creates something. That's one of our tactics. Pass to Sané, pass to Musiala. Your choice, players. That's what Tuchel coaches them. And I completely, I don't mind. Sané's cooking right now, but when Sané's out of form, of course, we got to make sure the other players are in form. But yeah, so Tuchel needs to pat himself on the back for motivating Leroy Sané or getting him to motivate himself, if that's the case, to play at this level consistently. Consistent is a very key word. I just want to see it happen for a full season because if you guys have been watching Sané for the last 3 years he's been at Bayern, you know how this goes. What's funny? One of my first videos was talking about Leroy Sané to Bayern. I remember being so happy. To me, it was like getting Vinicius out of Real Madrid. Like Sané was just, I never thought we could get him from City. And we had immaculate pull, man. We still do. We pulled England's captain. Bayern have pull, but man, I just couldn't believe it at the time because we just lost Robin and Ribery, and we brought in Davies and Gnabry. We needed someone else, someone to elevate us, a winger with immaculate potential. And I remember the deal was almost done. We were going to pay City like 80 or 70 million. And then he freaking busted his knee for an entire year and the transfer was off until the next summer. And City were like, yo, we could give you a nice little discount. We bought Sané for 40 million euros. Or no, don't care. It doesn't matter to me now. He's performing. And yeah, I couldn't believe it kind of let me down that we didn't get him and he got injured. I was like brought down by that entire saga because I spent an entire summer doing streams in my cringe, setup. Oh man, I was so cringe. I'm still cringe, Yeah. But I'm glad he's here now. I'm glad we have players like Leroy Sané. Now let me talk about Manuel Neuer and my reaction to the goalkeeper returning. My biggest fear is still Neuer's washed. And because, this game wasn't really a test. A real test is going to come against a team that, shoots. This team barely had an opportunity to get out of their own half for a majority of the game due to the red cards and just the attacking flow that Bayern were in. We were flowing like the Nile River, baby. So Neuer, his distribution, this guy's Amazon Prime. It's instinct, bro. There's no goalkeeper in our team that distributes the ball better than Neuer. Ulreich should be ashamed because Neuer outdid him in terms of ball distribution in just one game. One game. And that's the difference a simple little characteristic like that makes to a team. Because, his first long pass didn't necessarily hit Kane's head, but it was a hell of a lot closer than Ulreich's. Ulreich would just play it to the other team. Basically, it was like a pass, like a treaty. I give the ball to you, you give it back to me. That kind of thing. That was Ulreich's a bum. He like, come on, you're a freaking grown footballer. You should have the ability to make these simple passes. So, yeah, I was actually really impressed by. Did Sané just say insane afternoon with 8 goals in 1/2? That's so cringe. You're a grown man, bro. Wait, why? I have a question. Why doesn't Bayern verify themselves with Twitter's gold thing, and then like all their affiliate accounts are like the players and the different languages accounts? That's just easier. I don't know why they're not doing that. Wait, when did Musiala score his 2 goals? All right. I don't know. I don't remember. No one at Bayern will come close to the ball knowledge and skill that Ribery and Robin had. Well, I'm gonna be honest, man. Sané's touching those levels right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Sané. I think his level. I mean, I don't think he's. I mean, people got to realize Robin. Like he had injuries. I think Sané could surpass. Like if we won the Champions League and Sané played the way he's playing, I think he kind of equalizes. I mean, I think Sané is better at certain things. Like, for example, his right foot is, in my opinion, better than Robin's. Sané can actually shoot from his right foot. I mean, of course, FIFA will make you think, oh, yeah, he can't shoot from his right foot. He can. This guy cracks shots with his right foot. So I think, that he has better than Iron Robin. And Iron Robin's my GOAT, right? I mean, Robin's shooting was better. His finishing was just better than most wingers ever. Like, this guy was scoring the exact same goal over and over again. Like, you can't get better than that. Well, yeah, Robin's left foot was better than Sané's left foot. But I think Sané, his free kicks, like that kind of thing, it's like, it's something different to his game. But Iron Robin, for now, I think him and Ribery are on the exact same level in terms of greatness as wingers for Bayern. People forget, but Frank Ribery should have won the Ballon d'Or in 2014. But, rigged things happened, and they had to give it to, was it Messi or Ronaldo that time? I don't even know. They should have given that Ballon d'Or to my boy Ribery. He really deserved it. For France, he was cooking. For Bayern, he was cooking. Champions League. But, the biggest letdown for both of them, and why I think they just could not, Ribery should have been reaching those Messi conversations, those Ronaldo conversations, if he just could stay fit. Because Frank Ribery's dribbling, I don't think you can replicate. You need the same height, the agility, the two-footedness, like the way he dribbled. I think Musiala might be the closest in terms, but even volume, I think Ribery, man, the way he just carried himself was different to everyone else's. So I think what Ribery needs, or not what Ribery needs to do, what Bayern needs to do is just try to put players in a position, not to replace them directly, but to, do their own thing. And I think Sané's doing his own thing. He's not trying to replicate Robin. We all stopped pretending that Sané was Iron Robin a long time ago. But Sané has his own characteristics. I think Sané has skill sets that, there are some similarities. I think the fact that Sané takes shots from outside the box as confidently as he does is an indication. Like, he kind of has that, flair in his game. But cutting inside, I don't think Sané is a better dribbler than Robin. I really don't think so. Robin was literally, he was great at dribbling. And not just, I think Sané, bro, like we're talking about Rob, but I think what Sané can do is just last longer and less injuries. That's what I think Sané can do. Just don't get injured like Robin or Ribery. And I think he can match a part of their legacy by just being more fit and fans experiencing him more and getting those numbers and being consistent. So far, Sané hasn't been consistent in any season at Bayern, but now he's getting he's off to a great start. And if he can just keep this going, then then we will be cooking. Yeah. So what else did I miss from this game? I thought Kim, man, I gotta say, Kim might be our signing of the summer. I know Kane's cooking, but no one didn't expect that. But I think, man, if we actually just had a DM, and speaking of a DM, what do you guys think about the news that Palhinha might not be coming to Bayern? What do you guys think of that news? Yeah, Ribery montages were goated. I remember watching them, man. Robin would miss half the season because of injuries, and Sané missing half the season by turning into a rib. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Calvin Phillips. It's funny because I actually didn't not like Calvin Phillips when he was back at Leeds under Bielsa. I thought he was an interesting player, but yeah, nah. Let's not look into players like Calvin Phillips. So the news story is that Bayern won't bid for João Palhinha because he's going to cost more money. Fulham are going to want us to pay over 70 million. And I'm actually happy about that. And look, if we're paying, I don't think Palhinha is worth more than 35 million euros. People are overrating him a little too high. They think he's. By the way, on one of my videos, someone was like, "Oh, Rodri isn't that." Not videos; it was on Twitter. Someone was like, "Rodri isn't that good on the ball. Isn't that good defensively?" And I'm like, "He plays for Man freaking City. They don't defend; they just attack you." So he wouldn't even have an opportunity to stand out defensively. But if you want to, Rodri 1v1, bro, shut up, man. He is good defensively. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? So, yeah, I think, I don't know. I think Calvin Phillips just isn't it. What Bayern need to do is just be a little bit more inventive. Take a little bit of a risk. Let's go find that young player. Let's go for a Mats Wiefer from Feyenoord. No, sorry. Is it Feyenoord or? No, it's not Feyenoord. Bro, I actually just forgot the club this guy plays for. I know the badge. The badge is in my head. Not Feyenoord? What is it then? Oh, it is Feyenoord. Okay, I'm just stupid then. Well, yeah, take a little risk, pay 12 million for that young guy. Yeah, man, let's get into the business of getting kids. That's what we need to do, man. We need to just start, look to Brazil, find some young, I don't care, it's a risk, but you also, young players these days are a little different than young players from a few years ago. A 20-year-old from 20 years ago, they're not really being looked at. But now you have so much access to scouting tools that you can basically know a player's potential and how good they're going to be just by looking at these stats. You can watch them play, of course, and you can see how they fit into your team. Or, if we really are that stingy, we just trust an academy player to cook. But no, I wouldn't do that. What you want is a 20-year-old or 22-year-old that's been playing 400 minutes of games every week or something. I don't even know how that's possible, but you want that. That's what you're looking for. You want, basically what you're looking for is Camavinga back when he was at Rennes. The 17-year-old that's playing every game. That's what you're looking for. That's where because if that kid is playing for a club like that, it means he's serious, because they wouldn't give minutes to just anyone. So yeah, that's what you're always looking for. You're looking for a young player, if that's what you're going for, that's playing every minute of every game. That's what you want. see what you can do to improve the academy system. Yeah, we also need to think about our academy. Paulinho is a good passer too. When you say good passer, explain what you mean by this. Do you guys think Paulinho doesn't make a mistake similar to? Look, I think Paulinho, what he is a combative individual. He has power. He is someone you don't want to mess with. He has that no nonsense attitude. I think he's strong in tackles and duels, but he's also just a 29-year-old. I mean, look, you have to factor that in. And you also have to factor his level and the club he's playing for. Paulinho would not be defending as much as he defends for Fulham at Bayern. He would need more on-the-ball qualities. One of the biggest complaints we're having is that we can't control games. So we need someone that has those attributes. I don't think Paulinho is capable of receiving the ball in tight areas and keeping it or progressing with it. That's not happening. What we're looking for are these attributes. Now, when I say, I don't mind someone that I don't think Paulinho's okay. Why don't we just go for Sofia and Amrabat? Because they're not very different players. They're not. They have the same amount of pace. Amrabat's just slightly more bald. That's about it. Yeah. But why don't we just go for Amrabat? Why don't we just go for the Moroccan international? Because I really believe they're on the same level. Amrabat, great engine. Paulinho, great engine. Great ball winners, iffy on the ball. And on the ball, it's not just, 2-yard passing. I mean, switching play consistently with consistent quality. That's an important part of it. But also how you read the game from an on-the-ball perspective. How do you read the game? Which decisions are you going to make? How are you going to keep the team attacking and flowing? And I don't think Paulinho is that guy. I really don't. I think what he is a duel winner. And the reason Bayern are going for him as hard as we are is because no one else is available. Tchouameni's playing games week in, week out at Madrid. That would have been my perfect choice because he's great on the ball and also terrific off it. Like, that would have been my choice, but that won't happen. Or you can go and take a risk with a player that's cheaper than Paulinho, but the risk is they don't work out in the immediate, they don't work out immediately. And that's where you got to be careful. So if the point is to try out Paulinho for a few seasons, then I don't think he's worth 70 million. And I think that's why Christian Freund is probably working his booty off to find someone that fits the budget a little bit more. I want Bayern to spend 100 million on a DM, but it has to be the right player. It can't be a player that, look, when a player gets over like 33, they start relying on their technical attributes more than their physical attributes. And Paulinho has never been known for his technical attributes. Rather, he's known now for his physicality, his robustness, and his dynamic play. And yeah, we just can't take the risk of paying that kind of money, man. I'm just saying. Calm down, it's Darmstadt. I am disappointed in Kimmich as well. I think, penalty. Wait, yeah, we did. It was him against Galatasaray with the penalty. Yeah, we need to talk, Yash. Kimmich, we need to talk because I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of what's happening. It's just these penalties are. These penalties and red cards. Don't you think Kimmich is trying to boycott Tuchel with that silly penalty against Galatasaray and this reckless red card, and he's out against Dortmund? He's not that level. See, this is what happens when a player, doesn't have great performances. Kimmich is a human being, and he's capable of making mistakes. Look, it just so happens that it's an annoying mistake, and I'm not concerned about Dortmund. I really don't think people should ever concern themselves with the affairs of Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund are a bummy team who will probably lose to Frankfurt tomorrow. Mark my words, they'll lose probably. Okay, not 100% lose, probably lose, and that's what's going to happen. Did you guys watch any other games today? Who played today? I know Leverkusen always play on Sundays because of the Europa, the Europa League. Yeah. And also Dortmund don't score goals. I'm not afraid of their attack. Bro, they literally have 17 goals this season. That's actually disgraceful. That's like almost that. Wait, hold on. That's like around 2 goals per game, right? Yeah. But bro, we're on 34 goals. Leipzig are on 25 goals. Stuttgart are on 27 goals. Damn, yo, Stuttgart are doing something, man. Damn, they are cooking. Even today, like they lost, but it was like 3-2. Yo, Stuttgart are doing something. Stuttgart, can you do something for me? How is Angelo Stiller doing at Stuttgart? Do you guys know? I mean, he left us for free and he's still twerking for us. I don't, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know much about Stiller. I hope he's doing his thing and he's performing. But yeah, how do you man, maybe that's a player we shouldn't have let go. Should have given a little bit of an opportunity to. But yeah, honestly, I will not lie. I never understood the hype because I don't watch kids play, bro. I'm not gay. Or I'm not like a pedo or anything. Like I'm not watching our 15-year-old players. I don't care. Like that's not what I do. But apparently he's doing this thing in at Stuttgart. And also, what do you guys think about Stuttgart's manager? It's Uli Hoeneß' nephew, and he looks like he has a little something for us, man. You know, Tukala band. When you leave us or get sacked prematurely, who knows? This club is is a crazy place. Yeah, man. I'm just thinking like Sebastian Hoeneß might come in. He might be it, man. Who knows? I don't even know. I'm just saying words. I'm just saying like at least there's options out there. You know, Stuttgart so far in 22 games, like he's cooking for them. I hope he keeps it up because Germany, I'm not gonna lie, is starting to lose. They're losing me a little bit. You know, I remember 2014 when Germany owned the world. They had so many players. Mario Götze, they had Bastian Schweinsteiger. Neuer was literally on top of the world, still is, to be honest. Well, after almost a year of being out, I don't think he's on top of the world. He needs to work his way back if he wants to be the best in the world again. Yeah, like Germany really owned football. Like they monopolized this sport. But yeah, man, in the last few years, like they really lost me. Their performances as a national team have sucked. Their development of players has literally staled. I mean, while at the same time, France is producing, or really Africa is producing player after player for l'équipe, fam. So I'm just saying, we need to see Germany come back. And I think having good managers like Sebastian Hoeneß will help Germany. Also, Germany needs more inventive coaches. All of these coaches are doing this. Like they all play this. Like Marco Rose. Like Marco Rose is Tuchel with slightly more Red Bullness, kind of. No. I think Rose is like Klopp with slightly more Red Bullness. Like these managers, Jurgen Klopp ruined German football because managers like Jupp Heynckes, they weren't just focused on pressing. They actually focused on other aspects of the game. But now you just have these teams. Look at freaking Nagelsmann. He's like a combination of Klopp, Rosa. Like it's like there's nothing inventive. I mean, it looks inventive because he's young, but the truth is, it ain't really that different from like a Klopp or what they were trying to do. But point is, Germany needs to start inventing some more managerial superstars and also some superstars on the field. And you can't even take credit for Musiala because that mother zucker says crumpets. Crumpets? Yeah, he's British, basically. Like, he sounds British. To me, at least, maybe the British people are like, oh, this German accent. But no, like, I think he's losing a little bit of his British accent because he doesn't live in Britain. But now, when you hear him speak English, he's basically a freaking Yeah, man, he's a Brit. It's crazy. So, anyways, what was I talking about? Kane is one of our own. Look, Spurs fans, I'm gonna have to send you guys some W's, man. I hope Spurs wins the Prem. Like this is the level we're at now. I actually don't hate Spurs anymore. I hated Daniel Levite when he was trying to stop my club from succeeding. But nah, I hope you guys keep cooking in the Prem. I mean, bro, they are 2 points up top over Arsenal, 5 points over City. Oh, City have a game in hand. Yeah, so that's happening. Nah, bruh. Like, I hope Tottenham cook everyone because I like an underdog like that cooking. I hope Arsenal start losing and you guys start triumphing, man. I really do. Arsenal beat Sheffield United 5-0. Oh my gosh. Sheffield United. Bro, why does some teams just get promoted just to get bootied? Like, they get bodied back down. Like, what's that about? Yeah, man. Anyways, I'm excited for what's our next game? Do we have a Pokal game? This would be a perfect time for a midweek, nice little Pokal game. Yeah, November 1st. I thought we were playing Dortmund on. Oh no. November 1st versus literally this Wednesday. Saarbrücken. What tier is that team in? The third tier of the German football division? Okay, like what? But like, where are they? Are they first, second? I don't know. I guess. So okay, Saarbrücken versus FC Bayern. So hopefully Matisse Tell gets a start. Daniel Peretz gets a start as well. Neuer's probably gonna start that game because that man is a freaking. He's a minute hoarder, man. He ain't gonna want to be on the bench. And man, December is coming thick and fast. Really, it's coming thick and fast. So we'll be live on Wednesday. Believe me, I couldn't go live again. You guys know why. It's these early kickoffs. Some of you are in Germany, some of you are in Asia, so it's a little bit different for you. But for me, it's like 7:30 my time because I live in the middle of America, and it's incredibly foolish for me to wake up at 7 and risk the chance the team plays a terrible game. Yeah, and I just think it's too early, so I might as well save the game. I almost got spoiled today, by the way. I almost opened Twitter like on command. And I almost looked up the lineups before the game. But fortunately, I'm too seasoned for that. I know what I'm doing. So, yeah, I would encourage you guys, try at least once. Like, if you live in a very early, I can't imagine people in California and Washington State, like the western side of the United States. I can't imagine what they go through, because for them it's even worse. Because if it's 7:30 for me, it's 6:30 a.m. for them. A.m., bro. Imagine, yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, I think the Bundesliga needs to come to the conclusion that Americans don't care about Stuttgart. they don't care about Darmstadt. They care about Bayern, Dortmund, Leipzig. No, maybe not Leipzig. I mean, like in terms of team name value and recognition, they care about those teams. And of course, Leverkusen is in there now. So place all their games, these 4 teams or these 5, 6 teams, whichever the most popular teams are in terms of viewership, place their games in the most convenient time for everyone. For me, it'd be 10:30 a.m. I love that because that's like, so much time. Wake up, get hyped for the game, and your mind's already up. You're active. Boom, boom, boom. Place the Dortmund game like maybe even at the same time at 10:30. Who cares? Make sure there's enough eyeballs on these big games. When you have an early game for Bayern, half of the Bayern fans in America literally can't watch it. They can't. I'm not the only one that go. They watch highlights, and that's not how you want them to consume. You want them to pay subscriptions to the services like ESPN Plus and make the league more money. But for some reason, the people that run the Bundesliga, despite the fact that Germans are typically good businessmen, are not good businessmen. The DFL is the worst business organization in the history of the world. These guys literally leave money on the table. I kid you not. There's contract negotiations for TV deals, and they won't do it. It looks like Tyson Fury is about to fight Francis Ngannou. Oh my gosh. I thought the fight passed. because it says still to come, and the stadium's empty. Yeah. Let's go watch these Habibis fight each other. These brothers, man. Let me see. I'm trying to see what Ngannou's got. I really need to see Ngannou beat Tyson. I like Tyson Fury, to be honest. I don't really care for Ngannou as much, but he's black, so I support the black guy. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, you guys just this is how I support sports. I'm like, is he black? Great. That must mean he's one of us. Yeah. Screw like supporting them for the right reasons, right? Are you still on the bet that Tuchel band will be sacked by February? I'm honestly still on the bet, to be honest. I'm on the bet, but yeah, I mean, this performance isn't like, it's not like this proves he wouldn't. I think there's still some unhappiness with, look, this game was really weird because we started the game conceding the ball to them. We just gave them the ball, and Darmstadt were looking good for a few minutes, and then we got the red card, and I was like, man, this is going to be that game. And for 20 minutes, they were, trying things, and then they got a red card. So we got lucky, and then, of course, I think good coaching and team structure to utilize the one man advantage helped us. But I'm not gonna like completely act like Darmstadt is a world-class team we just beat. We needed some luck to beat them in a way, if you think about it. I think we would have beaten them regardless, but we needed like things to go our way with decisions from the referee. Yeah, and Darmstadt used really immature to get two red cards, like not even just one. When it was like one more red card for them, they should have been like, yo, we need to chill out, because now it's like equal again. But when they had 11 men, they could have just decided, you know what, let's give Bayern the ball and trust the fact that we have one extra man, and let's not go forward aimlessly. If we were playing Frankfurt, we would lose, and we got a man off. And the only reason I would argue Kimmich had lost his head to that point where he just lost focus was because for like the few minutes of the game, Darmstadt were like, they had the ball, like we were chasing them. Like that's not what we want. So I think the game against Dortmund is going to be an interesting test, because we know Edin Terzic, such a bummy coach. He's going to come in with a defensive game plan. And wait, is it at home or away? Bayern Munich. I think it's at home. Not the way. We never play Dortmund at home first. Wow, it's always like the other way. Well, so yeah, I mean, this game, here's what I imagine happening in the Dortmund game. Terzic is going to wait. Dortmund are unbeaten, like they haven't lost a single game. The hell? Since when? Ah, my gosh, bro, damn. Wait, Leverkusen. Oh my gosh, we're not even like top of the league. Leverkusen are going to beat somebody tomorrow and just beat us. So we're going to defend. And the games against Leverkusen, Leipzig, those games are what concerns me. It's like, if our goal is to win big games and focus on big games and be motivated more for big games than these little games, then I'm not seeing it, because in all the big games we played, I mean, I would argue Man United is sort of a big game. We almost lost that. That game was just 50-50. And Tau won it for us. And United were pushing for an equalizer. If Tau hadn't scored that goal a few minutes before, it's 3-3 all of a sudden. So I'm not like sitting here going, oh, like we're playing sensationally. No, we just got a great result. We had a decent, we're getting results. People are going to say that's what matters. We're getting results. But I think the Bayern board members don't just try to get results. They want performances, because at the end of the day, we are an entertainment franchise. We entertain people through games of football. But thank you everyone so much for watching. I'm going to go watch these guys fight. Oh my gosh, don't tell me the event. It seems like it's over because there's no one in the state. Are you telling me no one's here? Oh my gosh. Well, all right. Dortmund scrapping. Yeah, Dortmund are just lucky, bro. Borussia Dortmund, bro, they got to run out of their luck soon. You guys watch Dortmund games? It's like they'll be getting cooked and then they'll just score a goal. It's literally the definition of individual moments of quality. It's similar to how we would get results under Niko Kovac. Remember? Everyone remembers Kovac ball, right? We would literally suck for the entire game, get cooked, but just get enough defensively to the point where the game's just tight. And then we just get like a few moments of brilliance. We win the game. That's what Dortmund are. They have no structure. That bum Tarsus, bro, he's the worst manager in this league, bro. He's the least deserving of a job. It's a bit harsh, but thank you ever so much for watching me, SME, and peace. Pay your taxes and like the channel and like the video.